Hey everybody, welcome. I'm Rob Booker, and this is our first Trader Devotional. If you're interested in the markets and you're a believer or a person of faith, I just want to say welcome. Over the last 45 years of my life, I've had a complicated relationship with the Bible, the Word of God, and in my status as a believer. And recently had a bunch of conversations with my wife and with my friend Nate, who works together with me. And we've talked about maybe reconnecting with some of those principles that are inside the Bible and apply those lessons to the world of trading. So welcome to the broadcast. I'm glad you're here. I don't present myself as an expert. I just want to get down to some lessons that come from the Bible and see if those lessons apply to traders. If you like what you're watching here, I invite you to subscribe to the channel and leave a comment below. And for those of you waiting for the newest edition of Trading by Faith, the free ebook, that's coming very soon. So thanks for your patience. I love to hear from you, and I'm loving the emails that you're sending. All right, today I want to spend just a few minutes, and I want to turn to 2 Kings chapter 5 in the Old Testament. And there's a story in here that is uniquely applicable to us as traders. And it starts with Naaman, a captain of the armies of Syria that had been granted great victories on the battlefield and had been held in high esteem for that. And I think a little bit like me, had a complicated relationship with God or his believer status. And the Lord had given him deliverance in his battles, but he was a leper. Now, here's what happens. His wife knows he's a leper, and I'm sure that was not appealing to his wife. And his wife's got this maidservant, and so she says, hey, I wish there was like a prophet nearby that we could turn to for some advice on this issue of my husband's leprosy, because it's kind of gross. I mean, I'm imagining that's what she's saying. And so they send a letter to the king of Israel, right? They send a letter, and with that letter, they put some money in it, and the letter gets delivered, and the letter says, hey, listen, I work for Naaman. Naaman's got leprosy, and Naaman would like some advice from the king of Israel. Now, I don't know if the king of Israel was also known as like the Surgeon General back in the day, but I'm guessing that he was, I guess that's where you turn to for advice on medical issues. Remember, this is like thousands of years ago. Well, the king of Israel is not happy about this, and he says, and he rents his clothes. Like, he's so mad about it, he tears his clothes. And he says, am I God to kill and make alive? That this man sends me a letter to ask him if I can heal him of leprosy? Well, that's ridiculous. So anyway, all this hullabaloo passes down to Elisha, the prophet. And and he goes, hey man, wait a minute. Why are you renting your clothes and getting all up in a fuss about this? Why don't we just communicate by messenger to Naaman? So Elisha says, here is a great opportunity to teach a lesson to this great captain of industry. This is a good idea. So he sends a messenger, and it says, go and wash in the Jordan River 7 times, and thy flesh shall come again to thee, and thou shalt be clean. Now I went to the Holy Land. I went to Israel in 1990 for 3 or 4 months, 3 months in the summer of 1990, and the River Jordan was not particularly clean. And so Naaman gets this letter and says, whoa, 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 whoa. Aren't the rivers in Syria better than the rivers in Israel? Can't I just do this here? Can't I just get this done here? And one of his servants comes up to him and says something really important. He says, my father, I'm not sure it was his boy, but he says, hey, Pops, if the prophet had bid thee to do some great thing, wouldest thou not have done it? How much rather than when he said, wash and be clean? So Naaman goes down and dips himself 7 times in the River Jordan and is cleared of his leprosy. Now, what's the lesson here for traders? How does this apply to us as traders? This is about simplicity. Some of us in the world of trading are seeking after the big answers, the big solutions, the complexity, the tons of indicators on our charts, whatever it is. And we think that the answer lies in complexity, but it doesn't. Sometimes the simplest answers are the best answers. The simplest solutions are the best solutions. And I implore you to look for those simpler solutions, the simpler systems, the easy stuff. When things get complicated in the world of trading, that's when all the money is made. The big trading, education, industrial, and marketing complex wants to sell you complicated solutions to trading problems. But if you refer back to the Word of God, there are simple answers to trading questions. Don't let a loss get out of control. Whether or not you hold on to a loss is irrelevant, but let it be small. When you win, add to what's working well. These are simple, clear statements that teach principles. Do something and focus on it and get great at that one thing instead of trying to do all kinds of things. Focus is power. That's our devotional for the day, and I'm wishing you a happy Monday. I'm glad you're here. If you're watching the rebroadcast, thanks for watching. Click the like button or the subscribe button, or just click any button on the page, whatever button you like. Click it 7 times. Just kidding. That's an old 2 Kings chapter 5 joke. I'm Rob Booker. Thanks for joining me for the Trader Devotional, and we'll see you tomorrow.